Good morning, everybody. This is Stephen Pugh of the Home Bible College. I want to do another installment, another mini lecture in this series with regard to the Christian minister. So this one is number 17, and the particular point of this lecture is that the Christian elder is devoted to his wife and family, and he gives them the support and the time that they need for stable family life. Now, what do I mean by a Christian elder? Well, a Christian elder is somebody that's an older Christian. They may be involved as a pastor. They might be involved in ministry as an evangelist. They might be a church planter. They might be all sorts of different ways in which they might be ministering for the Lord. They might just be a Bible teacher. They might be an apologist. There's all sorts of things that a Christian minister might be involved in. But the important thing is that the Christian elder, who is all of those things, is devoted to his wife and family, and he gives them the support and the time that they need for a stable family life. Now, obviously he provides for the needs of the home. He provides the food, and he provides the rent, and he provides all the other facilities of life that are needed. Now, sadly, this has not always been true in the lives of many ministers of the gospel. Samuel, who was the Old Testament prophet, one of the most outstanding Old Testament men of all time, in spite of all his efforts and his prayers and his work, was unable to control his two sons. They were wayward sons and ended up coming under the premature judgment of God. We have another example. By the way, I'm not picking on anybody, far from it. We also see in the life of John Wesley. Now, John Wesley struggled in his relationship with his wife, and this is very often the case with some ministers. And it might be the wife that's struggling with her husband. She opposed him in private, and she also opposed him in public. And she caused him a great deal of heartache and a great deal of trouble. And when she finally left him, he said, "I didn't ask her to leave, but I won't be asking her to come back." He didn't seek to bring her back home. Now, what transpires between a man and his wife is a very difficult thing for anybody outside of that relationship to know. We might know both of them. We might find that there's good things and bad things in either of them, and probably in both of them. But when a breakdown of married relationship takes place, it's never easy to understand who might be at fault, and it is so difficult that we would be wise to withhold judgment in cases like this. However, Scripture is very clear in the New Testament letters that a Christian man is to love his wife. He is to support her. He's to give her the time that's needed to continue a stable family life. Now, if a minister of the Lord has young children, then he's to discipline them with his wife in such a way that they grow up to fear and to be corrected by the Lord in all that they do. So it might appear as if this is obvious. It might appear as if, well, Stephen, did you really need to say this? Well, yes, sadly, we do. And very often it's possible for a Christian minister to become so focused in his ministry that he forgets about his filial duties. He forgets about his duty to his children. He forgets about the seriousness of family life. You see, if his ministry comes to an end, if his job comes to an end, if the whole world falls down, hopefully, at the end of the day, his children are still at his side, and his wife is still in his arms. And so the Christian elder is devoted to his wife and to the family, and he gives them all the support and the time that they need to maintain a stable family life. Well, God bless you. Look forward to catching up with you on the next occasion. Bye for now.